Well, when I last reviewed a Hercules movie, it was Hercules Unchained. It didn't feature too many locales or actions, and it was a Mario Bava production. He was the cinematographer in this. He is also the cinematographer for Hercules from 1958. Yes, we are going all the way back, and yes, this is definitely one. There's only like one library that happens to have it, so it's just like there's a lot of stuff there. This is actually what I consider to be better. This is like the introduction. It's like, okay, let's get this muscular bodybuilder named Steve Reeves, and he obviously, no, I was surprised, no relation to Christopher Reeves, Superman. It's like saying, hey, okay, anyways, follows the tale of them trying to retrieve the golden fleece, so that way Jason can become the king of the Argonauts or whatever it was. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, it's a good introduction to Greek mythology and stuff like that. And overall, I I like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was there's a lot of adventure going on. That's what I like is adventure. It's like let's have multiple locations. Like okay, let's have this great Grecian city. And let's have the nice costumes, the togas and stuff like that, and the what am I looking for? The trunks and everything. And I don't know, it works. It works out pretty well. It's like it looks pretty. It's good. It's like I like the scale of adventure because we have on a ship we have them rowing. It's like it's a straightforward 1950s action movie. Definitely when they're out like exploring and bonding, it's like we get to see that. We also see Hercules' influence enough as he is manages to convince all these uh I guess warriors to train a little bit more, having like the discus throw, the what's this the pole vaulting and things like that. It's like he's able to convince them to join. It's like obviously with his physique and everything. And eventually they start to make their way around trying to get to some island. I'm sorry. I don't even. Yeah, look. There is nothing on the back right here for the description. This DVD is bare bones. But yeah, the adventure is fun and the sets are amazing. It looks like you actually feel like you're inside the throne room. You actually feel like you're on the ship, and definitely the part with the Amazons was one that stood out. So, just the way how everything looks with the colors, it all looks incredibly well done. Um, and the action is pretty good. You have a whole bunch. It's like just imagine just controlling the horses on the chariots. Imagine having all these people and getting them to perform all these actions, of like with the obviously fake swords and the wooden chains and everything. And I think you have a fun adventure. You have something where one you get to learn about Greek history. Two, you get to understand how the Italians handle things. Yes, it was done on a smaller budget. I can't deny that. Obviously, this is not up to Hollywood scale, but at the same time, too, what they make up for, I guess, in grandioseness, they make up for in beautiful cinematography, in my opinion. In certain things, obviously, it's not going to go. Oh, it's not going to be any more phenomenal than like Ben Hur, but for what it is, it works well. This is definitely like a movie that when you want to just go on an adventure, just forget about things. You want to see and hear about like who's gonna be the successor to the throne, like saying, "Hey, go get this golden fleece." That's what this style of movie is. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough for 10 minutes to fill everything because this is, like I said in the last one. Yeah, the music is good too. It sounds well. It hits the whole ancient Greek motif, and it contributes to the whole, just how everything it feels fun. This movie feels fun. It's not boring, unlike Unchained. That was just oof, not that good. Yeah, there was a scene where Steve Reeves is throwing like wooden chains around, and the director said, Why don't you hit harder?" He says, "I don't want to hurt any of the other actors." Well, they won't get paid if they don't get hurt. I'm like, what? So stupid. Yet, yeah. This is definitely a movie that, it may appeal to some people nowadays, but for me, I don't know. I'll throw it on maybe once in a while again, but I have probably the worst freaking aspect ratio. It's 4:3. It's probably like 360p. The picture was ugly. So yes, I will definitely be willing to give it another watch. So that way it looks visually that way I can at least see it on dang Blu-ray. And it's like I said, this is a movie you would watch on a Saturday afternoon when you got nothing else to watch, and it's like, throw it on Hercules. Forget your troubles for an hour and 3 minutes, and that's pretty much what I have to say about Hercules from 1958.